How to use a quilting ruler for fabric scrap quilts. Imagine turning tiny fabric pieces into a beautiful quilt without wasting any material. That's the magic of making a quilt from fabric scraps using a quilting ruler. It's a simple tool that helps you cut your scraps into perfect shapes for patchwork. First, pick your fabric scraps and lay them flat on a cutting mat. Make sure they are smooth and free of wrinkles. Then, place your quilting ruler on top, aligning the measurement lines with the edges of your fabric. This helps you cut straight lines every time. Use a rotary cutter to run along the edge of the ruler, slicing through the fabric smoothly. This way, you get clean, precise pieces that fit together nicely. If you have multiple scraps, you can stack several layers at once. Cutting several layers saves time and keeps your shapes uniform. For example, cut strips first, then turn the ruler to cut those strips into squares or rectangles. Always align the zero mark of the ruler with the fabric edge or fold to ensure accuracy. When working with scrap fabrics, it's helpful to have specialty rulers like the half-square triangle ruler. These rulers make cutting triangles easier and more exact. To keep the ruler steady, use a small weight or a ruler grip. This prevents slipping and ensures your cuts stay straight. When cutting small pieces, consider the size your sewing machine can handle comfortably. For patchwork, common sizes are 2 to 6 inches, depending on your pattern. If you're making string quilts, cut strips about 1 to 2 inches wide, then cut those into smaller shapes. Using a quilting ruler makes your scrap quilt look neat and professional. It helps you turn leftover fabrics into a stunning patchwork design. Remember to cut carefully and measure twice to avoid mistakes. You can also use the ruler to trim pieces to the exact size needed for your quilt pattern. This process helps you use every scrap efficiently, reducing waste. For more precise shapes like half-square triangles, a dedicated triangle ruler can be very helpful. When you finish cutting, organize your pieces by size and color. This makes sewing your quilt easier and faster. Working with a quilting ruler is a key step in transforming random fabric scraps into a beautiful quilt. It's a simple, effective way to upcycle fabrics and create something special from what might seem like leftovers. With patience and practice, your scrap quilting will become quicker and more enjoyable. Plus, it's a great way to recycle fabric and make your quilting more sustainable.